Hi everyone. First of all, visor. Second of all, hey. Third of all,
What?
it is freaky that you guys can access the chat before we get here because I logged in and I was like, what's happening? Why is there I thought this was the chat from earlier today. No. It's a new chat because I scheduled the live. So you're welcome,
Is that
Heath.
what the schedule
You're scheduled right there. Woo!
I know, that's crazy.
Hello, son. How are you?
Hi everyone. Okay, let's see. Heather is here. Says, "Yay, catching
Hello,
a live
Heather.
first one in months." I'm so glad you're here, Heather.
Hi,
Plus,
Heather.
me and Heather have been having a field day over on YouTube because she's like binge watching all the date nights and she's commenting on them. And I'm like, oh, memories.
Good evening, Gail.
Gail's here.
Oh,
Says, good evening, Autumn and Richard. Autumn, it was great seeing you over on Two Crazy Ketos. Yes, because all y'all kept talking about today on the morning live was you should watch their latest vlog. It was really dope.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it was really dope. So as I was watching it,
Oh, no.
it was like over on the side of YouTube, it was like Two Crazy Ketos is live now. And I was like, what? So I hopped in there live and it was absolutely amazing. Heath is here, says hi. Chris is here, says fourth. That's an accomplishment right there, I guess. So absolutely. Jean is here, says good evening, great photo. You guys, if you're not familiar, we are using a StreamYard right now. So I am broadcasting simultaneously to YouTube and to Facebook pages. So that's exciting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
All those
really
places are so
fun. It was, yeah.
Hi, Chris with one S.
Chris said, I ate a ribeye for lunch. I'm not hungry at all, but I'm super thirsty. Been drinking water. Is this in response to something? Like, aren't you guys starting that 90-day challenge?
So.
Just wondering. D says, hey, everyone. Love joining the party early. I know. Apparently, that was a cool thing for you guys. So congrats there, you know. I had never seen that. So
you are the lucky one.
I know, that's pretty crazy. So yes, Gigi's here, says good evening everyone.
Hello,
Hi
Gigi.
Gigi. Joyce is here,
Hi,
says good
Gigi.
evening everyone. Brian is here, says great evening y'all. Absolutely, it is a great evening. So yes, I am glad that you're here. Kathy P and AZ's in the building, says hola whackers on Wednesday ear hustling while doing yoga. Well, I love those emojis, Kathy, but I'm so glad that you're here. We missed you this morning. JJ's here, says, hey, everybody. Oh, my God. Joy says, hi, Mom.
Hello, Joy.
Val said, I love the scheduled live. Okay, well, I mean, I can do some more in the future. I'm glad that you guys, enjoyed it. Two Crazy Ketos is here. Now, it's the evening, so I don't know if this is Joe or Rachel or both. Said, hey, it's Mama Chris. Hi, but it's Chris with two S's, Joe and Rachel. That's how you differentiate it.
Yes.
Otherwise, she could be Chris Bear, the founder of Keto Chow. If there has to be an extra S on there.
So we don't know
So
who
that
I
we
am.
know. Exactly.
Yeah, stranger.
Gail said, hey, Mama Chris, with one
Hello,
S.
Gail.
Which one is it? Good to see you.
Two S's.
Yes, Joe or Rachel 2KK said, glad you got in the StreamYard. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I know, right?
You look so
This is neat. Yeah, exactly. Chris exactly said, howdy, Chris, with two S's. Exactly.
you.
That's what it is.
That's me.
Holly's here, says, hello, WAC fam. Hi, I'm glad
Hello,
that you
Holly.
are here. Yes, we have a Facebook user that says, good evening, Autumn, Richard, and Chris with one S. That's going to be the new running joke. It's just Chris with one S.
One S. I mean, I'm almost offended.
So I know
I'm
Chris
not.
Bear, showed me how to make it so that the Facebook user thing is more, like it has the person's name. But I think the person has to do that, like enable the permission. So if y'all want to do that, go for it. Shelly, aka the Warden, is in the building.
Shelly
Hi,
P?
Shelly. How are you?
Hello, Shelly.
Mary T said, hi, all, making chaffle taco bowls. Ooh,
Yes.
for taco salad tonight. Got your 5-hour heads up. Thanks for the Exactly.
5 hours.
Like, I mean, it just
Well,
be
now
going
you know
back
you
and
can't
forth.
You can't be lollygagging no more.
I
You gotta
can't.
be
I
on
never
top.
lollygag, first of all.
Not true.
Bayou Princess says, good afternoon, WAC fam. Oh, I love where it's afternoon where you are. He says it's buffering, but not sure if it's me because you're exporting a new video. Hopefully it's not buffering, or because We had some internet issues before we started. Yeah, and I actually just rebooted the computer because I was like, not tonight, not when I'm trying StreamYard. No, we're not. So
power down?
yes, I did. I power down and power up, just like you. Chris said, yes, we are doing a 90-day challenge. Miriam decided that 5 times a week we can do protein heavy meal. Oh yeah, it's her stay sane allowance. Absolutely. I mean, that's important. So yes, I was looking at, I was watching Two Crazy Ketos live, and they were talking to whomever that nice gentleman was. And they were talking about eating no carbs. But then I watched their vlog. They ate 13 ounces of chicken and a sausage and then 10 ounces of steak. Like that was their meal. And eggs, and 2 eggs. Yep, that's what they ate. I was like, Lord Jesus.
So which one should I log on? Should I get on your
Ellen
live now or
do
live?
not watch.
One?
Why would you be on live so you can see the comments?
Yeah.
Don't.
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
not.
Log on to YouTube. Ellen Tears says hello, Wax Fam.
Hello.
We're running short of the
Kathy
water, so
said, missed all of you this morning when you embarked on this new streaming thing. Exactly, right? I just tried it all out on everyone. Oh, said this is Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hello,
How are you? I really enjoyed watching the the vlog. I mean, they get a lot done in a day. Like and I noticed you guys showed so much more of the workout than I would ever show when I was exercising, like, because they just fast forwarded everything. So I was like, oh, they are getting it in. Like, don't worry, I be getting it in. I just cut that footage. I was like, ain't nobody want to see me stand here and struggle with these squats. No, you don't. So absolutely. But no, they did awesome. Cece said, hey, Autumn and Richard and Mama Chris and the family. Hi. Brian said, hey, Chris, spelling for the win. Exactly. Chris with 2 S's. Yes. So, oh my God. Chris Bear said, honestly, Mama Chris and I look so much alike that we could be twins. Understand how people get us confused.
But see, so instead of us, we could be twins. We just went ahead and had twins.
Ew, no, not
twins.
Oh, separately. I was like, what is that? No, you guys did not have twins.
He had 2 sets.
He did have
Miss Miriam,
2 sets of twins.
I'm not touching any of this.
Beth is here. Says hello, Whack Fam. Mom, are you not hot?
No.
It's the air conditioning's not on, so I was just like, I don't know what all these layers are. So
layers. Why are you questioning her layers?
I'm just saying, I would be very hot.
All people's are cold.
Yeah, she's obviously comfortable.
Brianna said, I think Chris Bear should be Papa Chris. Since Christina is Mama Chris, exactly. Y'all can do all y'all want to with that. I'm not calling you Papa.
What's going on here?
Gail says, if it says Mama, you know who it is. It's a typo. I know, right? Of course, I know everyone. So yes, absolutely.
Really,
Joy said hello from Facebook. Thank you for the double the simulcast, Joyce. I really appreciate it.
I don't know which one to sign on myself. What should I read? Comments from this person or from that?
To the other room.
Exactly.
Sign on to whichever you need.
Exactly. Richard, how are you today?
Yes, Richard. Yes. How was your day been thus
I'm curious about these twin conversations.
No, I thought you said you weren't touching that.
I wasn't. I was just sitting here letting y'all have y'all conversation.
Okay, well, everyone, I had a great day at work, and then until the weather hit, and then that pushed us back an hour. Because when all the lightning came in, we cannot fuel the airplanes anymore. We cannot load the airplanes. We don't want anyone to get struck by lightning. Or do we?
No. Okay. You do not speak on behalf of.
Okay, so we couldn't. So that delayed everything. We had to wait till the storm goes through, and then we can move on with work. But
yeah, so that does delay it. See, I wouldn't like be having a oh my God, Papa Bear. I get it, Papa Bear.
P-A-I. That is brilliant.
It is, absolutely. Yeah, that's pretty great. So yeah, I wouldn't like to have a job where like the weather dictated like my abilities.
Yeah, I look at the weather
job,
totally different now.
Yeah, look at the weather totally different. So.
And even when I'm off and it's like stormy, I mean, oh man, they having it rough.
They're having a rough day at work. That's pretty funny. Chris said between Chris and I, there are 3 sets of twins accounted for. That is so many humans on the earth because of y'all. Joyce said, "How is your arm from the shot?" So yeah, my arm is just the same, kind of the same amount of sore as it was last time. And I was sleepy. I took a nap today, but I don't know if that was directly related to the second shot or if I was just tired. So
the shabam this morning.
You're right. I was shabammed out today. So Yes, Laura said hello. It's 78 degrees here in Southern California. Hi, Laura. Glad that you're here. I see Mom has
good evening.
Pilfered one of my key lime.
I'm just sampling it just so I can do a review on how amazing that it is. Because all of the flavors are
I've been meaning to make one for the past week.
I have some chocolate in the fridge. Thanks.
Already made chocolate keto chow. Okay, context.
I made it last night.
In the fridge, absolutely. So
now
the refrigerator,
the
fridge. That's pretty funny.
That's how hip people say.
No, that's not.
I'm hip.
Laura said, so my doctor took me totally off my blood pressure medication now. Isn't that great? You're right. It is great. So,
that is beautiful.
Oh my God. He said, just an FYI, Autumn, I'm wearing my pocket tee tonight. I'm still not going to.
You got bacon in it?
No, exactly. So greasy. Like they're just, pockets are just a place to get dirty. That's all I'm saying. Kelly said it was 78 degrees in my house today in Northern Indiana. Yeah, it's probably 78 here now. Like we don't move a lot during this time of year. We just stay in the house and don't really move.
You can't sleep well in this type of heat.
Well, we got fans, and then it's still the weather where you could kind of open the windows and let a draft go through. But it's pretty much going to get air conditioner weather.
This is fan weather right now.
Yeah, that's we are.
Brianna said I gave my mom some keto chow. She likes it and ordered some for herself, but I can't get her to pre-make it. She just drinks it warm. That is awesome. Facebook user says hello, cousin Kim here. I wasn't invited over. She wasn't invited over. It's not a party sort of situation. She invited her.
And I invited myself to the live.
Yes, exactly. So
you aren't fibbing with that one.
No, I did. I said I want to come in for the first part of the live. See?
Yes. So thank goodness she's not going to be here for the whole thing. But at least the
I
first
have to go
part.
get fuel. I have to be at work early in the morning.
Oh, geez. Well, thank you for coming over just to say hi. I really appreciate that.
Well, now I'm going to go get on this thing.
Yeah, with your phone? Okay. Okay, I didn't see, but that's what I'm saying. I literally did not see what you were saying. So
bye. No, see y'all in a minute.
Bye, Mom. Chris said it was 98 degrees in my car on the radio. Okay, it wasn't. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's why I was on the radio. So that's pretty hilarious. Great. Bye, Mom. No, don't lock the door.
Yeah, it's okay. You can lock it.
We can't be giving her conflicting messages.
The back door?
No, the front door.
Oh.
Have I told you all how my mom likes to go through my house and lock doors that aren't locked? That's what mothers do. They secure things.
I was just saying for this one particular moment.
No, because she gets in the habit of locking doors that aren't hers to lock. That's all I'm saying. I don't go in anyone else's house and just be like, oh, they probably meant to lock that door. Let me lock it for them.
I don't think she locked the bathroom door, jumped out the window or anything.
No, it's never good. No, I don't.
She's
I don't agree.
The front door as she leaves.
Because if the front door wasn't locked when you came here, it should not be locked when you leave. Kathy said it's 90 here. Woo, AC until dark. That is a lot. So
90 is I think anything above 82.
Holly said yes, it's beautiful tonight. I have the doors open. Oh, yeah, Holly back in Cincy. Andrea said good vibes. Absolutely. Maitreya said it was gloriously up to 82 for a little bit today. Hi, Maitreya. I'm glad that you're here. Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. Mary said we live in a desert type climate. In the winter, still Canada, but in the summer we cook. Woo! At 100 degrees. Yeah, that's how them deserts be. They be hot and they be cold. So
that's basically it.
Laura said so far I like the salted caramel and root beer and strawberry keto chow the best. Absolutely, those are some great flavors.
I would agree.
I think. See, the thing is, I'm still working with StreamYard about where all of my links and stuff are. But I think I put the link in the description of this video if you want 10% off your keto chow purchase, so you can use that here.
I don't think we've had root beer yet.
No, we haven't had root beer. I haven't really been going out of my way to be like, let me try that root beer, because I don't like root beer in real life. Sheila said it is 70 now here in Michigan. That sounds good. So My cousin Kim said, "Whatevs, love y'all though." I mean, she left. You can go meet her somewhere. Like, it's too hot in the house to have all these peoples in here. So
you're so cute.
I'm just saying.
I know you're saying.
Yes. Okay. But speaking of keto chow, I had my drink tonight in my keto chow mug. I really like it, because it allows me to put a lot of water in there. And so I did my calm, and I did a scoop of the blue raspberry.
Calm magnesium.
Yeah, magnesium, yep. And then I did a scoop of the blue raspberry key nutrients electrolytes. It was very good. Yes, absolutely.
So give it a nice little what was the
Tang Zip Zing Blue Raspberry. Shelly said, "First live with you. I've watched you forever and appreciate all your keto knowledge. I love Richard and your mom too." Shelly, thank you so much. Hello. That makes me so happy.
Good evening, Shelly.
Wow. Chris said, bye. Another 98 Degrees reference for the win, which we all know was sung by the pop mega group In Sync, but like that's okay. He knew that was a joke. So like, yeah. No, it was a joke. That's the even more brilliant part, is that he knew it was In Sync. I mean, don't get me started. Don't get me started on late 90s pop boy bands. Okay, you don't want none of this. Okay, right? Like, so that's brilliant.
What was that energy? Are you gonna get to a trivia contest?
Oh yes, exactly. Okay. Like, who's your favorite, Justin or JT? You know, like BSB, In Sync. Like, let me know. Like, don't do it though, but don't do it. Right. Joe said Caleb locks every door. He goes out the front door and to get something out of the car and locks the door on the way out. Yes, exactly. Like, just for temporary. Now, but that's the thing. Does he take his key? Does he have to knock? Like, my whole thing is, leave it the way you found it. If the door was unlocked when you came to it, if you have to go back through it, just leave it that way.
Well, you have to understand. I mean, some people, it's a reflex muscle too. Like, if you just
but not in other people's houses though.
No, but I'm saying, if you every time you leave, like if you leave your car, if you're the type of person leave your car door unlocked, then you see somebody who's actually locks the door all the time. That's just, I've done that too many times to count. Where I'm like, you lock the door? Ah, man, I did. You got the key.
Chris said, my job as a father is to walk around and turn off lights. So I replace most of the switches with Z-Wave switches and can turn off lights everywhere from my phone. Brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. So Joe said, I'll be on the patio and he'll lock the patio door while I'm out there. Exactly. It's just like, if you're the one that didn't like unlock it, don't lock it.
Well, that's I think, front door and like patio, like it's like if you're out there doing something, then it's like, okay, I gotta remember. But if it's like everybody else is in the house and that's just your reflex to lock it out, I don't see
Drake's here.
To be courteous, yes, respect the person whose house
it is. But Thank you.
If mom's just like once every, my bad, like once every 2, 3, 4 weeks.
No, mom does it all the time.
Okay, that might be it. She might just go out of her way just to be your mother.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, she always does that. And look, you guys, like, I'm the type of person where I've come to accept this about my mother, so it doesn't bother me as much anymore. But when people tell me to do common sense things, like, it really offends me. Like, I automatically think that they think I'm an idiot, or else why would you tell me to do that? You know?
And what do you mean?
Like, don't forget to lock the door. Oh, okay. I'm only an adult, like, don't wear your seatbelt, no, don't tell me to do things that are just like common sense things to do. But, my mom has told me she is my mom and she will do that for the rest of my life. It's not because she thinks that I don't know to do it. It's just that something she has to say.
Yeah, that's parents, I think.
Parents.
Once you become one, you'll understand.
No, that's not going to happen.
I'm just saying, no, it's just, you care about your child so much, sometimes it's even to their detriment.
Yeah, well, it's not my detriment, just my extreme severe annoyance.
To the point where
Beth said, I auto lock and don't even know it, and lock myself out often. I'm a scaredy cat, so I lock it all. I mean, first of all, I got this big, strong man here to protect me, so I'm not scared of nothing no more.
Before me,
I know, right?
You was this way before me.
So
don't be putting that on me.
It's but I am very responsible with like and intentional about all the things that I like. It's on purpose. It's not like I forgot to lock the door. Like I intentionally did it that way.
Well, as you said earlier, it irks and annoys you when somebody just says something that should be like a reflex muscle.
Yes.
But again, you'd be surprised who sometimes people be like, oh, I appreciate that.
Brianna said, Beth, it's all about the hide a key. I've learned my lesson with locking myself out of the house multiple times. No, see, I don't do that.
That too.
Now, the funny thing is, comment, comment, do you have a garage? Because here's one of the lessons that I've learned is that I used to lock all the external, doors to my house. And I wouldn't have, for a long time, I didn't have keys to the external doors in my house. But I have a garage. So I have a garage door opener and I would be able to go into the garage and then I would be able to enter through the house and the doors were unlocked because those are like interior doors to my house, right? So I only had I didn't really have any keys, right? So I learned the lesson the hard way. If for some reason your house loses power, your garage door opener won't work. And then you have no way to get into your house. So I think it was maybe years ago that I tried to come home and there was a power outage and I was like, well, and I couldn't get in my house. Luckily, once again, my grandmother lives throw a rock, stone's throw away. And so I went over there for a little bit, but I couldn't get into my house because the power was out.
Wow.
So, yeah,
I know, right? You were raised.
What?
I mean, I couldn't imagine leaving my house without a key to my it's I never, not once in my life did they at least one key. I understand not having a whole key ring.
Zero keys.
Throw on those some guys got keys.
Zero keys.
3-4 pound keys.
Yes.
But 2 keys? You gotta have 2 keys.
Joe said I had to put keypad locks on the front door and garage door because Caleb kept locking us out. No. You're going to get locked out overnight. Be like, now you see how it feels.
You need to have a...
Holly said, I always lock doors. I've locked doors at others' homes and they don't have a key to the door. That's what my mom does. But see, the thing is, my mom has a key. So now I'm like, I can't get in my house. Mom, you lock the door. Come let me in my own house, So
again, Holly, reflex muscle. No. When I was raised, my dad would kick me out in the tuchus.
Andrea said,
I left the door unlocked.
My daughters are grown and I always tell them to lock their doors and put their seatbelts on. I know, it's a mother thing. I get it. And I know that it's something that I'm going to have to work on to not be so offended because she doesn't think I'm an idiot. She just wants me to be safe.
Much like when people say things like that, they don't really mean, hey, dumb. I know you don't even know what a seatbelt means. They'll say, put your seatbelt on because I care. It's not intentional. I'm sure she knows it, but I'm going to say it just to spite her and to make her angry.
No.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying sometimes people say
Joe said, meanwhile, Rachel's car will not let you lock the door unless you have a key in your hand. You can't hit the lock button and close the door. What? See, these newfangled cars, you need to be able to lock. Absolutely not. Yeah, so that happened to me once before. It's I had a manual door, on my old car. It was where you had to push the little thing down or you had to, or the little thing. Yeah. So the thing is, you could lock it manually or you could use the beep boop when you got far away, right?
The beep boop.
The beep boop, right? So we rented a car. This was a long time ago. We rented a car to go to Atlanta to my uncle's wedding. And we drove and for some reason we were meeting in a field. I don't know at this point what the whole field thing was about, but I intentionally,
what time of day was it?
I know it was during the day. Oh. I intentionally, we parked the car and this is, I will never do this again, but I left the keys in the car because I didn't want to lose them because we were in a field and it was a rental car. And I was like, I don't want to take the chance of not being able to find these keys. Okay. So I left the keys in the car intentionally and I left the doors unlocked because we're going to be in view of all of the cars and it wasn't a high traffic area. But apparently it was one of these newfangled cars where the doors automatically lock after a certain amount of time,
Oh,
so yes. I walked away from the car with the doors unlocked, and then like 20 minutes later, when I got back to the car, the door was locked, and the keys were just sitting right in there. So we had to call like AAA. But I was like,
where were you at?
Atlanta.
Okay.
And I was just like, but I specifically did not lock these doors. But then someone was just like, oh, they probably did it, you know, like they did it themselves. Aww. And I was like, oh no, like I don't want a car that does that much. Kelly said left the other day and locked the back door, but didn't shut the sliding glass door. Came home wondering why the dog sounded so loud. Yeah, that when you have multiple doors, that's when it's also really difficult to figure out.
The screen, they didn't slide the actual sliding door, which is the screen door.
Joe gave a super chat. Thank you so much, Joe. That means a lot. That's just because Richard makes me laugh. Richard does a lot of things.
Do not mention that.
Yes. Joe, I have to tell you, when I was watching the vlog, you did something that very much reminded me of Richard, and I was watching it with my headphones in, and I laughed out loud, and Richard said, what did they do? So Rachel this was the very beginning of the video. Rachel was talking about starting to exercise. She said, okay, take a look at my body right now. And you just said, happily. That just cracked me up because Rachel stopped and she said, like, she was like, but I was like, that is exactly the sort of nonsense that my husband would say to me.
That wouldn't be nonsense. Joe knows what I'm talking about.
No.
That wouldn't be nonsense.
No, absolutely not. I mean, that's ridiculous.
When you observe a beautiful woman, if you know what I'm talking about.
No, absolutely not. Exactly. Chris said when you turn on the alarm system, it turns off the lights, locks the doors, and closes the garage door that has battery backup. Gosh, I mean, that's a lot. I need to do. I need to do something like that.
You gotta like corral them. You know what I mean?
Gigi said, I'm 60 years old. My mother's 84, and she does the same thing to this day. I know, right? Mothers be protecting.
Gigi,
you know, mothers be telling you to do things that you already know. So
that's what we're just trying to tell you. It's okay.
Kathy said when the ghetto bird is flying overhead with the suspect's description on the loudspeaker, you lock your doors. Absolutely. Being as we live hood adjacent, there have been plenty of police helicopter like spotlight situations that have gone on throughout the years. So.
And you still don't lock your door.
No, I lock my doors. I don't have someone else lock my doors. Just because I didn't lock the door at the exact moment that my mother's exiting the house doesn't mean that I didn't have an intention to lock the door. You know, like that's the difference.
But the time between that, your mama leaving, and the time you do it, so much can happen in your mama's mind. You need to sew that up. That needs to be sewn up.
He said, I have a lockbox mounted on my front porch, so I'm never locked out of my house. Yeah, that's pretty smart. But like a lockbox with like a keypad, because I'm like, what if you lose the key to the lockbox? Matreya said should be able to manually lift the garage door. But like how though? How you get under it? Like it's not like a garage that has like hooks on the outside of it. Like how do you get your fingers? How do you get your fingers under it? I don't know.
You have to be brute strength.
Well, that was back when I didn't have me a van.
You're probably gonna break something.
So no, exactly. And those are expensive because my garage actually broke before. You guys, did you know? Look, now that I'm saying it, it makes perfect sense. But like garage doors aren't like full doors. They're just like individual slats of like, you know, those metal sections. So and that's what allows them to like curl individually as they go up into the, I mean, it makes so much sense now. But at one point, 2 of my little garage door sections got like misaligned. So you could like see through like the garage. It was bad and it wouldn't close all the way. It was super bad. It cost like $400 just to get that fixed. I was like, shouldn't I be able to get a whole new garage at $400? But no, garages are expensive. So no.
Two crazy kids say never keep your garage door remote in your car.
Yeah.
If somebody gets into your car, then they can get into your house.
But even if your car is in the garage,
I think that's the caveat right there. You got to keep it in that garage at all times.
Yeah, and if they're far enough away from your house, then they don't know which garage is yours. It's like pointless.
Yeah, I think it's people who like follow you to work or something. So they just wants to find.
Or sometimes there's people that maybe park in their driveway without, like, with a garage door opener, you know? So that, yeah, you're right. The garage is essentially another door into your house.
Oh, yeah.
Brianna said my dad keyed my house to match his, so I don't need different keys. It's really nice when your dad's a locksmith and you can actually just have the same keys to open up all the houses.
I'm pretty sure he lives nearby, so if anything happens, like what?
That's a brilliant idea, because I got key to Mom's, I got key to Aunt Beverly's, I got key to Amber's, I got key to Grandmama's house. That would cut down on so many keys.
I don't know whose things.
Joe said, I don't carry a house key, just use digital locks. Best thing about my truck, it has a keypad. When I go to games, I lock the keys in the truck so I don't lose my keys on the field. That's what I did, but it automatically locked. Yeah, it didn't have a keypad.
You need a keypad lock.
Mila Killebrew here, says hello. Hi, glad that you're here.
Good evening.
Yes, absolutely. Kelly said left the other day and locked the back door, but didn't shut the sliding glass door. Oh, did I skip that far ahead and go back already? Jeez Louise. I be going out of order. Jory said I totally didn't realize I was on Facebook initially. Just saw a reminder pop up saying I was late and touched it. It says you're late to the live? Jeez Louise. You better get on this live. You late, girl.
What you doing?
Linda's here, says, hey, Wax fam. I'm so glad you're here.
Good evening, all.
Mom said, P.S. Autumn, I didn't lock the ding dang door. Well, thank you very much for doing that.
You've been on ranting about it for the past 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's like you're just like, it's like a different like fundamental belief system. Do you lock all doors or only your doors? Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
I'm well aware of that.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I wanted to ask a question. Everyone, and the funny thing is, Rachel actually talked about this on her live today. What? She said, everyone, comment your favorite workout song or something to add to the exercise playlist. And I was literally going to ask that this morning on Clubhouse, and I forgot. And then I was going to ask it on YouTube, and then I forgot. So now, I am so interested. You don't necessarily even have to say a specific song, but is there an artist or a vibe you're going for? For instance, the workout music that gets me most pumped up
is musicals.
No, but that's really great. See, I like to sing, but I don't like to work out. See, here, that's the problem. I have to listen to things that I enjoy listening to when I exercise, not enjoy singing, because I will stand there with the weights in my hand because I need to sing. So I need to be
enjoying it, but not
to the point. Yeah, no, because I literally had some songs from the Hamilton soundtrack. I tried to add songs from the Hamilton soundtrack to my workout, and it just didn't work. So
because you were acting them out.
But no, I was just singing them so much. Ooh, Jory said, "I love Missy Elliott's Get Your Freak On." You right?
Well, I was gonna say, in my opinion, it sounds like it's about tempo.
Ooh, Jules said Cardi B and Tupac. You right.
You just need something a nice.
Linda said I asked the same question too for my playlist. Exactly. Ooh, Mary said AC/DC all the way. So yeah, my favorite songs to listen to are genre is just RuPaul, it is just sassy woman music, and the you better work, and I'm just yes, I better work. Ooh, girl. So yes, and then I also like club music because it reminds me of I'm working out so I can look good in the club, make that
Is that the vibe?
Yeah, those are my popular. That's the sort of music I like. Well, Brianna said Rihanna, I love it.
I would use
Jen here says, hey, missed everyone. Hey, Jen, how was your long run? Let me know.
I would say use that same vibe, but it's more I say you just want that fast tempo, that strobe lighty. Like I said, it's very clubbish, but you still want that not so much techno, but still that same that same vein where you just I want to do something and then work.
Yes. Kathy says work by Britney Spears. Hurts so good. Exactly. You want a hot body? You want a Maserati? Something along those lines. You're right. So Rhonda said Meghan Trainor everything. Absolutely. She has some good really not thick, but the songs are rich. Like they're like, they have a lot of music, and yes, I love it. Oh, Joe Ray said Todrick Hall has a workout song. It's fun. Okay, so I actually listen. I have multiple Todrick Hall songs on my workout playlist because they're in that like RuPaul vein, you know, like they're in that like, yes, get it sis sort of thing. So
I'm with you.
Linda says I like techno beats. Exactly. You know, I also like, that's why I like a Rihanna, like I want you to make me feel, you know, like that, like really high upbeat.
I mean, see, my every day was always insane and crazy. So
Mary said, I'm a child of the 70s. AC/DC is club music.
That's really true. No, I mean, my everyday was always chaotic. I mean, what's going on in my mind all the time. So for me, whenever I wanted to focus and really hone in on anything, like I said, I was more listening to like slower music. Like it would be more like 90s R&B or something. Whenever
I was listening to slow jams working out,
like the gym. Yeah, because it calms me. Like it calms me because everything else in life is always
y'all can imagine going on in his head.
Exactly. Which I'm sure I'm not the only here, but
Ramikla says carnivore diet day 24. How is that going for you? Yay. I would love to hear it. Dana said late to the party as usual. Good evening, y'all. But we glad you heard though. That's all that matters.
Ain't that the truth, Dana?
So yeah,
that's where it starts.
Exactly. So. Jen said, my 6 and 4-year-old tackled 2 long hikes. Wow, while camping these past 2 days, a 6 mile and 3.2.
Oh my God.
Look at them little babies out there getting their 10,000 steps in.
There was a point they had to carry you anywhere.
Absolutely.
We got you, Mom. We got you.
Oh my God. Laura said, I like the song Fame from the movie. Absolutely.
Ooh, that is a good one.
That is a good one.
That would be a good one.
Judy said, when I'm walking, Rapper's Delight gets me through an entire mile. That's what I was going to say. You can't listen to Rapper's Delight. That's a 20-minute song right there. So, I mean, that is a lot.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes, that's another song that I can't listen to because I'm gonna have to sing. Rhonda said best things in life are free. Janet Jackson. Ooh, and Luther. That's a slow jam right there.
There you go.
Tanya said, "Good night, me whack familiar." Absolutely. So glad you're
back
here.
At you, Tanya.
Linda said Calvin Harris. The new name is Love. Renegader. Excellent songs. Oh, that's good. I like Calvin Harris because I like those DJ, like those intense mixes.
Exactly. See?
Keto Dana said my hubby works out to soul and R&B. Like. What? No, I can't.
I told you.
You're right.
And see, I'm guaranteeing you it's because every day you're in chaos. So for some reason, it's like if you want to focus, it's like listening to slow jams. Just it calms you.
No.
It relaxes you, and it gives you one singular focus.
No.
Like I don't need all that. I don't need all the extra energy from my music. I got the energy. Okay, I brings the energy. You know what I'm talking about?
Beth says
I brings the energy.
Marry me too. I love anything 80s. Yeah, 80s was not club music, but I still love it because that's my mom and them. That's when they love it.
Jam it too.
Mikla said it's going great.
That's my sister.
That makes me happy. I cannot. I could. I choose not to do carnivore. So you guys, let's talk about it really quick. I'm really excited because I this week and actually this whole month. I'm going to try true alternate day fasting because normally I eat on, Sundays, Tuesdays, and then Thursdays and Fridays. And then I fast on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays so that I can start over again on Sundays and then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So there's like actually a day where I eat 2 days in a row every week because since there's only 7 days in the week, like it would have to be a full fortnight before they aligned again, right?
A full fortnight.
Yes, exactly. But this week, since Saturday is Richard's taping, and that's generally when I eat off plan, if depending on what they be having there, I was like, okay, so I'm going to be eating Sunday because that was Easter, then Tuesday, and then Thursday, which are normal. And then I would normally eat on Friday and fast on Saturday.
Yes.
But I was just like, I can make it a time to fast on Friday and eat on Saturday so that it would turn into one of my normal eating days. Then I could fast on Sunday and then do Monday, Wednesday, Friday to get me right back to the next Sunday again. So like, I'm really interested in trying that out to see like how a true, every other day.
You'll do your
Jory said, lose yourself.
Strong banner.
Yes. Richard's out here wanting me to use some of the other functionality that we have here. What? So yes, don't forget, if you want to get your dope gear, you can go to IamKetoStrong.com. and order some. You guys, I just want to say, it has just been lighting up my heart to see all the people tag me on Instagram, and then the reviews that you all are leaving. So helpful and so important. I saw some reviews from Beth today, from Gigi. Thank you. I know, right? Because that is how important it is, like, to get reviews. So like, I'm really, really grateful. And I love all the pictures. You guys just look amazing. D said, who's into soca? Best workout music ever? Is it soca? I mean, to be honest, I thought that said SoCal, but I was just like, you mean like the geography? I don't know. What is that? What kind of music is that?
I'm all interested and not at the same time.
No, so I was interested in knowing what it is.
Yes.
So
I don't know. It sounds scary.
Yeah, Tanya says soca music will always get you moving, going back to my roots.
There we go.
Interesting.
There we
So
go.
Gigi said it works for me. That's what I start off with. Yeah, if you can get a mile under your belt listening to one song.
Well, that's how it starts.
Exactly.
Google
that. Dana said, how do you get a pic by your name on YouTube? You can actually go to it's going to be your Google account, but if you
it is now.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube and you click on your picture, or go to I don't know if it says your channel or your profile or something like that. You go to your Google account, and that's where you can edit your picture. It'll redirect
you automatically, I think. Right?
Yes. So Brianna said, I can't listen to his music anymore, but R. Kelly's In the Closet is hilarious and long, it takes my mind off the fact that I'm exercising. Absolutely. Trapped in the Closet was a cultural phenomenon. It was unlike, at least in my lifetime, unlike anything that we had ever heard, where this song, such a popular rendition of the song was spread over so many different parts, to where people were just waiting for him to drop a next part. And it was on the radio, this stuff was on the radio, where you couldn't listen to Trapped in the Closet part 4 without listening to part 3. You're like, oh no, you had to switch. It was absolutely brilliant.
I never heard it. I mean, I never focused on. I thought it was just one song. I didn't know it was a whole thing.
No.
What?
You thought it was a 27-minute song?
I thought it was. You know how Thriller does the thing.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew.
You know how long Thriller is, right? With the movie scene and everything. When Michael's going to come to the movie theater.
Brian said, we just got our shirts this week. Love them. Review upcoming. Thank you so much. That means so much.
It was 12 play.
Tanya said, I can't wait to get my swag. Thank you so much, Tanya. I absolutely love it. Jen said, loving my Instagram swag showing up in your feed. Yeah, loving the Instagram. Exactly. It's just amazing and beautiful to see. I absolutely love it. So, Melanie said the best live is your live. Oh, you, Melanie, joining me from Facebook today. I appreciate that. Oh, soca is calypso music from the Caribbean.
There we go. Now we talking.
Does it have words, or is it just more instrumental? Because
is it the drums?
I also feel maybe I would need words.
I don't.
Dana said I still need to write a review. I totally forgot. It's not too late.
You had me a Caribbean.
It's not too late. You can absolutely go and write a review. Don't forget, you also get a discount. Gigi also ordered some more stuff today using the discount that she got from getting her review, right? So come on now. So yes, she's Dee said, just think of Caribbean carnival music if you're familiar with that. I'm not. That's the whole point. That's
I am. And it was on the great race. So that race thing you watch all the time.
The Amazing Race.
Yeah, they did that a few times.
Interesting.
Just think of music that's in the Caribbean.
But so that's what I'm just saying. It's instrumental though. It doesn't necessarily have.
I don't need no words.
Okay. Yes, it's full of words. Okay. Good.
So there you go.
Okay. Stories. Oh, that's dope.
See,
love it. I will have to listen. Drop me a link or something of you know what? If you were only going to listen to one song, start with this one. I would love, because I love music.
My God.
Kathy said, I will review and post as soon as I wash my tees. Absolutely, go for it. Thank you. So yes,
that's only smart.
I am such a fan. So Holly said, I'm still waiting on my sweatshirt to come. Okay, I will check on that for you.
Those are ones you wear the drums over you.
But yes, the fulfillment times are all over the place. That. But if it has been longer than 10 days and you haven't gotten any update on that it's shipping and you haven't got any tracking information, please send me an email. Do you know where you can send me an email?
No, where can we send you an email?
Yeah, like don't worry.
We wonder. As a unit.
As a unit? You get on my nerves.
What?
You get on my nerves. Send me an email, please, to so that I can check on it. A couple people have like, hey, I haven't gotten an update, and there's been some stuff lost in the mail, and I'm like, don't do me. Don't play with me today, right? So yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry, but like they can't be doing that. Like we work hard, okay? Like your support is so important to me, and they gonna lose it in the mail? No, they will not. So like that. Just thank you for letting me know.
You're adorable. I love how you're on top of it.
Yes, thank you. I am. It means a lot to me, and I don't take it for granted. And I want to make sure that you have the best customer service experience ever. So yes.
If you have to rough some people up.
Dana said, are you going to sell the Keto Strong definition shirt? I remember seeing it on a model, but not able to buy. I'm going back and working on that. The design wasn't my absolute favorite. And I was just like, if I don't absolutely love it, I'm not going to put it out there. But yeah, I did like the definition shirt. I'm revamping it. So I'm thinking of all sorts of new designs and things too. Like maybe I'll add 3 designs a month or something,
That would be nice.
And then I also like it in groups of 3, because then it will just be a new line on the on the product page each time. But that's probably one that can come out in May.
I like that. See, between that and the V-necks.
Exactly. Joe Ray said, I've been listening to Hamilton when I walk. Yes, I actually, it was pretty funny because when I was doing my workout playlist and I had Hamilton, there's like a song in Hamilton called Take a Break. And I would actually put that song in the middle of my bike workout because that's when I would take a break. So, it was
so cute.
It was pretty funny. So
look at you doing
Chris said, I'm back. But then he immediately said, yo, I got it. So I'm glad that you're here. Speaking of you, did anyone finish, did you watch You on Netflix? I watched the first season and it was crazy. And then we watched the second season and it was even crazier. Yes.
That's kind of the premise.
Yes.
It's basically crazy shit.
Just woo-wee, but it was good. I'm glad to have finished it. I'm not glad to have finished Banshee, which we finished yesterday. Everyone, please comment, what new series should we start? We completely finished it. It was, okay, we said in terms of resolution, we give it an A, but in terms of satisfaction, I give it a C, the stories did definitely come to a close and you could tell that it was going to be the series finale, but the satisfaction that I got about each person's future was like a C, because I am always a jump into the future person. At the series finale, I want to see 5 years ahead. I want to see where they ended up. Yes. And so they literally just I
don't need to do that.
Yeah, no, they literally just.
I don't honestly. When it comes to endings, see, I don't really care about seeing the 5, 6, 10 years down the road, because as long as you end it perfectly.
No. I like
letting your imaginations, people go
to imagine things.
Kind of like the old radio days where, you know what I mean? You listen to a show on the radio and
when's the last time you listened to a show on the radio?
When I was in school, we did it for a class and we all had to close our eyes and imagine. And it was my show. Way better than everybody else's show in the room. Let me tell you.
Now that I can't believe. Brianna said, have you listened to the Muppets doing Hamilton? It's hilarious. I have not. That is something that I really think I would enjoy.
Oh, see, look at that. That would be perfect.
Yes. Gigi said, good thing I don't have to answer to anyone when spending money. You would throw me under the bus. Oops. Gigi is just spending all over the place. Somebody come get her on a budget. Just with buying swag off the I Am Keto Strong. I appreciate that. But I'd be like, hey, get out of Gigi's pockets, okay?
Oh my God.
Okay, let Gigi live.
You're the one bringing it up.
No, she's the one that commented on it. So I'm just saying.
You put on blast on people.
Rhonda said, yes, I watched You. I like season 1 better. I definitely like season 1. Wait a minute, there's a season 3?
Yeah, it's underneath it.
Did it?
I think so.
I didn't see that. You normally see like it's official. Another season is coming. Are you for real?
Aww.
Wow.
You got to finish Outlander, so that would be a good thing.
I know, right? Somebody still teach me how to get it on the television.
No,
D said, was season 5 of The Expanse worth it? I couldn't get hubby to start watching it the last time we had Prime.
It's over with it?
Yeah, you remember we didn't realize was that the season finale? Season 5, in my opinion, is worth it because it is the first time in the entire show where everyone isn't together. Like, it's like they all kind of got split up and going into different places. So, and you also got to see a lot more about Amos that I really, really liked. So, yes. But yes, it was absolutely, I thought it was worth it, but you're right. I couldn't really tell that, that it was the end.
I will definitely say it doesn't get good till like season 2 or 3.
Yes.
Like season 1 of Expanse is like it starts a lot of slow. It starts
slow.
And then, it starts to where it went.
Because it shows that take a long time to orient me to like the universe. I'm like, now what are the rules of this universe? But it was very interesting.
I mean, I didn't mind the slowness, but I could see somebody was like, I'm not giving this show 3
Jen says, have you watched
episodes.
Nailed It? No, because that's one of those shows where, have we talked about this? Who mentioned where they have this thing where they can't watch people embarrass themselves? Like
you.
But somebody else mentioned it too. Like it makes you uncomfortable. Like that's how I feel. So I can't watch those shows.
I can understand,
it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, but see, you're that way for like a lot.
Gina says, "Good evening, y'all. How the HE double hockey sticks are you? We're doing great."
You're that way for like live concerts, comedians, stand up, anything, improv. What is it? Jokes, practical jokes, stuff like that.
So I just can't do it.
Yeah, so I think it's about just like nerves, like anything that puts you
like suspense, where you don't know what's going to happen next.
That's the fun part.
No, it is not. Chris said all this talk about taking a bath during the Two Crazy Keto stream. Miriam had me draw a bath. That thing takes forever to fill up. I thought you were gonna make like a joke about like, oh, you didn't have pen and paper, but that's another reason. You remember we talked about baths so much? Was it last week?
Yeah.
About how like, are you hashtag team shower or team team shower or bath? Because clearly we don't take baths for the proper reason. Like we take baths to get clean, which is like not how that's not the point of a bath, is to be clean.
You just realized that?
No, I didn't realize that till we had that conversation.
Well, I mean, you can't take baths to get clean as well.
Yeah, not my favorite. Dana said I can never be part of these conversations. Don't have time to watch TV at all. Oh, I know, right? So it's, what does one do? I love TV. So
read.
So Mary said, skip through people embarrassing themselves in the books too. I know, right? I just can't. I don't like it.
Mary, so this one right here.
Oh my gosh! Look what Kathy P says. If you haven't seen them already, Ozark, Peaky Blinders, Grace and Frankie, all good. So
seen them all.
Seen Ozark? No. Richard watches Peaky Blinders.
I watched this already. Finished it.
Oh, you finished it. Was the show done, or like is more coming out?
More coming out.
Ooh, good for you. Now that's exactly what I'm gonna start watching next. Grace and Frankie. Thank you. It's already done.
Me and my mom watched.
No, do you know what we need to do?
Me and my mom watched.
We need to finish Schitt's Creek, and then we can start. Don't talk to me about Outlander. I will finish Outlander on my own time, okay?
No.
What are we watching on our time is what I'm saying.
Gosh.
We need to finish Schitt's Creek, and then we can do, and then I guess I'll have to watch Grace and Frankie on my own time because you've already seen them all.
I can watch it with my wife. I like spending time with my wife, and then not begrudgingly.
Exactly. I don't, literally no one believed you. Brianna said it was me. I have to pause the TV show to prepare for someone embarrassing themselves. The Office is a big one. That's what it was. Yes. Again, like cringeworthy TV. Like,
but
hurt.
But that's the new humor, though. It's like the old '90s, '80s sitcom jokes don't fly right now. Like you have to, like all the the new. You gotta push the envelope.
Ooh, Heather says it's not a series, but have you watched The Invisible Man? I want to see that one. You're talking about the one with what's her name in it, like the newest one. No, that's too scary. I can't do that. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kathy said anything. One more season coming with both Ozark and Peaky Blinders. Yes, I did know that was going to be the last one of Ozark. So good. Well, I'm glad that
I would have got you on Peaky.
Okay, so does Psych still stand? Because as in, like, could I watch it today? Like, could today's like television viewer think that it was funny or good?
I said earlier, like 3 minutes ago, with the 80s humor and stuff. Like, humor's changed.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, because Psych, I feel like is a show that I would have really liked back when it was on TV, but I'm like, is the humor the same? Could you watch, like White Collar and all those other 80s, USA shows?
80s sitcoms were different jokes from, like, Friends and Seinfeld, different jokes from The Office, or different jokes. Like all these different generation guys.
Mary said, "I'm in love with the marvelous Mrs. Maisel." You know what? I should actually watch that too. Now that you mention it, especially on Prime, I have a lot of shows that I need to finish, or at least catch up on. So Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I literally had a show. Oh yeah, Handmaid's Tale. That's on Hulu. That's why I couldn't think of it. I need to catch up on those shows.
No, that's what I've been doing.
Dana said, "Are these shows on Netflix or Amazon Prime?" D, all of the above. Like, they're all over the place. Yeah, I think. Holly said Grace and Frankie was good for some laugh out loud moments.
On Netflix.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Miss Maisel's was on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Then it gets confusing after that.
Joy said the only TV I watch is when I put you or other YouTubers on my TV. That's so funny.
There you go.
Rhonda said, "What about Shameless?" I don't think that's my type of show, but my best friend Ho Ho loves that show.
Because it's different humor. It's more of a darker humor.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like, if you don't, like I said, the humor is different. If that's suspenseful to you.
Like the show, like I could also stand to finish Succession. I'm also really here for like good television shows, like even if they're not particularly funny but like just like, whoa, that was like a good show. Like, I'm here for that. And everyone says like Succession is like one of the best shows they've ever seen. Season 2 is better than season 1, blah blah blah. Chris said Psych will always be funny. Scrubs too. You know what, I might give Psych a try because there was like a zillion episodes.
Yeah, it was kind of like Monk.
Yeah. Oh my God, I loved Monk. Man, Tony Shalhoub nailed that. So.
I mean, all those USA, Psych was on USA too, right? I think all those USA, Psych, Monk.
Yes, D said, "Oh, the big cat is here to stare me down for his dinner. Better get going." D, we're so glad you're here. We better get going too. Oh my gosh, how have we been online for an hour? No, we have to get going. But
you just
I did. StreamYard's so fun. You guys, thank you so much.
We talk about your show.
Exactly. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes. It means so much. Also, don't forget, you can catch us here live now on YouTube and Facebook, okay? We'll be back on Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Have a good night, everyone. And feed your cats.
Because they're big and hungry.
And we will talk to you later. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.